What are you leaking here? Why are you leaking antifreeze? You want to tell me? You want to tell me why you're leaking antifreeze? Not behaving? Today, we're going to be installing these tie-down brackets onto our John Deere 630 right here. For hauling the tractor to move it from show to show, we hook into the back and the drawbar, just like everybody else does. And then I got a hook in the front of the drawbar here with that loop right there. And that's really not ideal. That puts basically the whole weight of the tractor on to 4 bolts. And it's the same 4 that keeps it from going front and back. So this is a 7,500 pound tractor because I have fluid in the tires. And I really need something up front. Over on this 50, you see these little eye bolts that we have. Now this tractor is probably only 4,500 pounds. And these little eye bolts work great. I didn't have any more, and I wanted something a little heavier duty. So a friend hooked me up with a set of these custom fabbed with the spacers and everything in there to protect the paint. So they're going to live and ride roughly somewhere about there. Let me get the tools I need and we'll get these on. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this without messing with the generator. I may need to move it out of the way because I can barely get my hand in there. And I'm going to try. I got the washer going. Oh, shucks. I had a feeling that's going to happen. I'm going to do that about 2 or 3 times today, most likely. The other side will be much easier. In fact, I don't know, maybe I should film that side instead. But at least you get a little bit of a comedy act watching me thread this on. And then, I don't even know when I get it threaded on there. Okay, I should be able to get that bolt, get that wrench on there. Okay, for kicks and giggles, I'm going to try over here. Come on, babe. Let's try something different. No, still don't have it threaded on yet. I need my fingers to be like 1/8 of an inch longer. Sorry, you're not getting to see any of this. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, that helped a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. Hot diggity dog. They're on. All right, now let's figure out how I'm getting in there for that. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. There we go. It's all about safety. And they're meant to swing like that. So when you tie down, if you want to pull front, you'll pull front. And I don't know, if you're pulling back, you'll pull back. This will most likely pull front because in the back, we're pulling back. But there they are, man. Can't beat that. I'm going to give it... What are you leaking here? Why are you leaking antifreeze? You want to tell me? You want to tell me why you're leaking antifreeze? Not behaving? Alright, just for, funsies, I'm just going to do another crack at this. Because you can't ever be too safe when it comes to safety. Alright, and this is 5/8 rated hardware. I need to get me some 5/8 rated chains. I have a few. Let's go do the other side. Alright, now on to this side over here. Thought I'd show you how these are made so you get a little bit of an idea. So obviously you got the nut part, right? And then you got your lock washer to hold everything in. And then you got a washer to apply pressure. And then you have a felt pad right here. You have another felt pad. Right here is where the tractor frame goes. Then another washer because you're pulling against the other side of the tractor. Another felt pad. And then I don't know if you can, because we're taking it all apart, okay? I don't know if you can see, there's this metal spacer. So this is what actually takes the pressure, not the bracket itself. And then we got another felt on this side and another washer. And these are like 3.5 inch bolts. And then this is a 5/8 rated D-ring, this bracket here, and this is bent at an angle. I didn't make it. I paid a dude to make it. They were $120 total. And I was thinking, hey, when it comes to safety, $120, that's worth it. So I'm going to zap this side on over here. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. Washer, felt. I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. I think I already done screwed up. Let me take a look over at the other side to make sure I have the order correct. Okay, washer, felt, washer, felt, washer. There we go. Felt, washer, felt, tractor. Which hole did I put this in? Third hole back. And over here, I could reach. No, I couldn't. All right. There we go. Boom. And then we're left with felt, washer, lock washer, and nut. Like I said, I should have done this side first, but I wasn't really thinking. All right, let me zap this on. Put that like that. All right. This is grade 8 hardware. It should be good. Okay, so that doesn't move that bolt, but over here, it does move the bolt. Let me just crank on that just a little more. Hope I didn't get that stuff out of order. Felt, washer, felt. Why is it doing things differently over here? Huh. When in doubt, you zap it on tighter. We're good to go. All right, let's test out these new hooks. Now I know what you're thinking. This is 5/8 inch hardware. This is not that kind of chain. I don't know what this is, 1/2 inch, whatever it is. So yes, I do need to get heavier duty chains, Brian. I know, I just didn't get there yet, but this is what I got right now. And I'm still gonna run 3. I'm gonna run 3 chains, you know, like you're supposed to. So there's one. That's a little too tight. That's pretty good right there. I guess I'll still go front. This thing would probably go front more than it would go back. I had to slam on my brakes quick for some apparent reason. There we go. That's 2 going front. Well, that's alright. There's the seat. On there 4 binders now. That's a lot safer. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try something new. I got a chest mount harness, and you're gonna see me unload this tractor firsthand, just like you would be on it. Let's give it a shot. I have no earthly idea what this is gonna look like, but here we go. All right, step 1. jack stands. This tractor weighs about a little under 7,500 pounds. You're probably, all you can see is the dirt right now. We like to put some jack stands under there just so we don't pick up the front end of the truck, and it doesn't squat so much. All right, next up, we release the gate. 1, 2. Don't want to lose that pin. I just kind of hope this video looks good. All right, binder. I'm gonna come back for the chain in a second. Binder. You're a little loose, maybe just because I released the other one. I'm gonna make up my 3/8 chain with this. Oh, I was hoping with that. I need to put some open-end hooks on it. I was hoping I could just split it right here where this chain itself is split. That is too short. I mean, I need to make 2 chains out of it because these are going to go in place of those up front. So I still might be able to make 2 chains out of it. I just was trying to get around needing to cut it. You know, I have gloves for a reason. I should probably just go ahead and throw them on. Okay, that one's tight. That one was tight. All right. Well, I'd say those 5/8 inch tie downs are held up pretty darn well. All right, now everything else is on the other side. Look, minus this guy right there. I like these arms to be up. As you can tell, I'm a little close on this side, and I don't want that arm down. I want that arm up. I just hope this video is not real shaky. There you go. I don't even know if I'll be able to use it. We'll find out together. All right, she's free. Next up, all right. Well, we need a seat because we live in America and there ain't enough American flags around anywhere. Without getting too political, but getting political, the one thing I really enjoyed from 9/11, everybody put up American flags. Didn't matter what you were politically, you put an American flag up when some Hitler attacks your country. So here is our flags. And I hope the wind don't get too crazy. And then I got 3 for the other tractor that I done forgot. Then you turn on the fuel. That's saying that you've remembered to turn it off. I mentioned that remember to turn it off part for a reason. Climb up on. I usually go from this side. You give it a quick little bath. Ain't nobody need that dirt on there. All right, have a seat. I know all you can see is steering wheel. Sorry about that. Pop the brake off, which you can't see. I go ahead and stick it in reverse because that's what I need to do. This here is the start key. It turns on the ignition. Choke. I'm not really going to use it. I'm just going to put a little throttle up, push this button, and away we go. I need a couple other little things out of here. Need some signs. Let's figure out how we're doing this. That can't ride there. We'll just stand. Put it in a gear. And here we go. Second gear is fine and all, but too slow. Now this will be fun. Nope, couldn't do it. There we go, got the brake on. I'm out of gear. Let's go register. All right, we got registered. Daggum, there went my oil. All right, and I always like to park it in first. Kick the brake on. Kick the other brake on. All right. And then, I know, I'm pretty sure I'm leaking out of the hair, which I think is an overflow. We'll just say that's what it is. I can't find any other leaks anywhere else. So, you know, it just likes to pee a little bit. And then here's the flaggies for this one. All right, sorry, I'm still filming here. I was just admiring the tractors here.